In my biter video, I made a passing comment about how biters might be good with a slow weapon like the Marksman's bow. You know, since they can distract an enemy and keep them at a distance. So whether I end up using the biters or not, let's check out the Marksman's bow. Looking at what we've got at our disposal right here, I want to check out the knockback shield with the Marksman's bow. I feel like that might be a nice bit of synergy. And if you don't know what the Marksman's bow does, its whole gimmick is that it crits from a long range. As you can see, it deals like 6 times as much damage from long range, so trying to use it at close range is very, very challenging. And of course, we're rocking the the Robin Hood outfit this game, because what else would be fitting for archery? Long range archery at that. And I did try to do a tactics run of this earlier, but tactics 5-star mode, you know how it goes. I did make it all the way to the hand, but I just got bopped, and I didn't feel like doing that again, so back at it with the... back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. But no, I'm back at it with survival this time, because I feel like, for the most part, if you have a weapon that's dual scaling with survival, it's because it was pretty much meant to be played in survival, because it's slow, has ammo. It is your standard survival weapon. I'm already eager to see, like, getting some good use out of that knockback shield. Since it is dual tactic scaling, that might be a little bit annoying though. I think it'll be fine for the most part. Oh hey, cool, down drift. Get some nice free stat early. It's always good getting just a little bit of a bonus as early as possible. Ah yes, long corridors are the ideal situation in which to use this weapon. Yeah, I'll take this for the passive. Move speed lets me position more. The more positioning I do, the better I can get these snipes off. That seems like fun. And the reason I initially wanted to do this on a tactics run was because of Tranquility, which, as you probably know, makes you deal more damage from a distance. It seemed like it'd be a fine synergy, but then you realize, like, the Marksman's bow fires so slowly, and Tranquility is a DPS bonus, so it's really not that good when you compare to how it would be on... That was a little bit dicey. But yeah, so Tranquility is not nearly as good as it would be when you're comparing it to something like magic missiles that you can use from decently long range while also firing quickly, getting the most you can out of that DPS bonus. It just felt like there's 2 croissants up there. That's 2 uninfected croissants as well. That's a serious good strain of luck, and it's much appreciated. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So even though I could go like into Tranquility just so I can have that bonus for just so I can have that bonus damage, it really didn't feel like it was making any difference whatsoever. And I had to sacrifice like Masochist and Masochist or Disengagement, like either of them. Sorry, that was Reflex from last round. It just really didn't feel like it was doing much of anything, because if they got hit by the long range crit, they were gonna die. And if they got hit by the close range one, they were also, or no, they weren't also gonna die. What? Talking traps, not good combo. Yeah, it really didn't add all that much DPS to firing the little ones. Like, it wasn't going to be enough to make the difference in an enemy dying or not, because of how small the damage is. So yeah, it didn't feel good. When stuff is usually dual scaling with survival, it's because they want you to play it on survival. I do appreciate having the option open though, even though it just kind of means having like a harder time getting the stats I want. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't have to use knockback shield there. I was just got telluric shock that goes through the shields. I'm liking these jackpot crits on these parries. 777. Nope, gotta roll back before I do anything. Counterintuitive to like everything, but you know. I do love Rampart, but I want this combo. I want to at least see it be used, like in one situation, and then I'll probably drop it. You know. Because the place this is going to struggle in is boss fights. And by boss fights, I mean the Hand of the King fight. Because that lad is so chunky, there's no way I'm going to be able to ever... there's no way the game's ever going to consider me far away from him. He takes up half the arena. The spike traps take up the rest of it. It's no good. Nice. I'm not going to buy anything, I just want to take a look. To sate my curiosity of what could have been. You know how it goes. I'm gonna need to get some more water, definitely. I should be more prepared before recording, as always. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta... Well, no, I got a little distracted with something and ran out all my hydration. But that's fine. Small intermission that doesn't even affect the video at all because it just gets cut out. Through the magic of editing, both audio and video. And I do record my audio and video separately in OBS and Audacity, of course, so that I can edit them separately. But I have both recording buttons, like record audio and record video, bound to the same button, so they're both the exact same length, and I can already have it line up even before putting it together. Most of the time. It's pretty convenient, pretty cool. Definitely makes the whole process a lot easier than it would be if I had to like if I had to sift through everything and then line them up second by second. I mean, there's some instances where they don't really line up perfectly, but that's fine. I'm just thinking about what to go here. I don't really think it matters at all. I'm probably just gonna go Necromancy, Dead Inside, Extended Healing, Standard. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Drank a full glass, got a glass on standby, so I can hydrate myself on the go. And by on the go, I mean in the middle of the video game. It definitely does help to have some good abilities for dealing with close range enemies, because, you know, there are a lot of situations where you're in like a small corridor and can't really... Not a corridor. There's a lot of situations where you're in like a little... Well, I don't know, just like a little room divot away from everybody else. Or like a vertical sort of place, and you just can't really get the kind of... You just can't really get the kind of thing you're looking for, which is a nice, far away enemy with a straight shot. Easy peasy. Does not happen that often. In a place like the Promenade, it happens okay, like decently often. But these runners really get up in my grill and make it hard to get those crits. It's fine though. I do like the Robin Hood outfit. I call it like mint chocolate, because, you know, you got that mint green, the nice bright chocolate brown. Makes me kind of hungry for sweets, not gonna lie. It's nice to have piercing on this, but I don't have piercing on it at the moment. Caloric Shock, very good for dealing with close range enemies. Might need a powerful grenade though. I'd swap out Caloric Shock for a powerful grenade. Well, I mean right now I'd swap out the Death Orb, but I'm hoping to get a Bear Trap or a Wolf Trap sometime soon. Because Wolf Trap is really, really good. I do really like Death Orb. It's nice. It serves the function of like a room clear sort of thing, except like one that just, well, stays around. That would have been nice to have piercing there. I was pretty confident in my ability to... Ooh, Giant's Whistle. Well, I may have just sung your praises, but I really like Giant's Whistle too. Sorry, Death Orb. I'm not gonna buy anything before the Ossuary, of course. I can't do it. I mean, ideally, I'm not. Well, no. Okay, both the Ossuary and the Sepulcher have like the same gear level. Oops. So, or at least similar. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Because I feel like I've bought some level 9 weapons in the Ossuary before. I may be mistaken though. Gonna get the aggro that'll lead with the Giant's Whistle and then run down. Or not. Haha, nice. So just keep running until I find somewhere safe. Oh, where'd you come from? Ooh, the Biter Swarm. I like the idea of it. I do. Okay, I'll roll with it for a little while. I probably should have sold the Giant's Whistle instead. Because because AoE close range, that's gonna be better for me, I think. But I don't know. Oh yeah, the amulet. The omelet. I think you could actually... Oh, Mushroom Boi! Okay, I'm sorry, biters. Mushroom Boi is going to be so good with this because he punts enemies away from me constantly. And when I'm doing a melee run, I hate it so much. But when I want enemies to be far away, it's going to be good. I know the right call there would have been to use like to make Mushroom Boi explode, but I can't bring myself to do it ever. This is kind of spicy. I mean, not really. I'm just I'm just jumping around, firing arrows. Yeah. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna really get the 60 or even get close to it because I was goofing around too much. But that's fine. I'll take extended healing in the next area, probably. Can't really think of anything else I'd want, so. Eh. Cause yeah, there's no real malaise prevention in survival. It's all about getting rid of it when you inevitably do get it. Which, like, I get it. I like knockback shield. I should be using my Giant's Whistle more. Its cooldown is long, but it's not that long. And if I get hit when I have it up, then it's just like, what are you doing? Just use the thing. Ooh, Wolf Trap. No. I like generates poison. I don't have 100% on poison. I have been getting so unlucky. Not in this run. I haven't even done anything this run. But I've been getting so unlucky recently when trying to get a poison synergy or even any kind of synergy when working with the Marksman's bow. Because I don't know if... I mean, I assume there's nothing like hard-coded into the game to be like, never give Marksman's bow any kind of damage synergy. But I really haven't seen it. Which is kind of rough because, you know, the generates toxic cloud around the wolf trap is really nice. At least I can get 100% on the wolf traps. Not all of them, but like some of them. I do really like gimmicky weapons. I gotta get Mushroom Boi back up. See, there he goes. He punts them so far away. It's so great. This is like the ideal use case for the Mushroom Lad, I think. I was kind of hoping the Protector would be in view so I could do that, but I don't know. Well, not I don't know, I do know that he wasn't. Are you serious? I was in position to parry that bat and I got the parry timing fine, but because the failed experiment teleported behind me, he pushed me slightly to the other side of the bat, and it made me miss the parry. Unfortunate. That's just how the game goes. Gonna have to get rid of this malaise somehow. And by somehow, I mean, it's not gonna be that hard. I just gotta play better. That's not a way to get rid of malaise. Well, it's one way to get over the spikes. I am impressed by how far Mushroom Boi can jump. Pretty good. Doot doot. Yeah, the traps in the area are not very hard to avoid. Ah yes, a very nice Protector. And a very nice Giant Whistle. Giant's Whistle is like the one thing that I'll never get tired of, I don't think. Because just a little doot doot followed by big punch. It's got everything I could want in a weapon. Except low cooldown. But I don't really care about low cooldown that much. If I really did, I'd be taking like some cooldown reduction sort of things. I mean, not on this run, because ideally what I'd be going for is Heart of Ice, probably for cooldown. Or the parry thing, but you don't really get that much use out of parries if you're not... Unless you're in like a boss fight or you're doing like a close range weapon. I mean, like, parries are still super useful. Always go for parries. If you have a shield, always go for parries. And even if you don't have a shield, at least try. Nah, I'm kidding about that, of course. But yeah, I like shields. I really do. They're super useful. Lately, I've been trying to learn how to play without them though, because I know it's possible to. Obviously, they wouldn't put something in the game if you couldn't do it. Game really wants me to take the Rampart. I mean, I like the Rampart, but I'm not gonna. This is a nice... Marksman's bow is really nice for making that cursed trek through that corridor, because you never know when the knife thrower is going to be there. Mushroom Boi is nice as well. I don't know if he can see through invisibility though. I am going to play it safe and wait for my Giant's Whistle to be off cooldown. Not sending Mushroom Boi in. Or I can just wait for them to both walk away. That works too. Oh. Thanks, Mushroom Boi. Always got my back. Alright, well, most of the time you got my back. Except when you're pushing that guy to the other side of me when he would have missed me. He's trying his best. It's so funny. He just gets flung so far away. Sorry, I almost said he got yeeted. I would... Oof. What is that? Oh, it's twin daggers. I like twin daggers, but this is not the run. Bruh. That's always just the worst. When you're in the middle of selling a legendary and then the guy comes. Thankfully, like, this does solid damage, so you can get some pretty good reach off with it. Mushroom Boi is scary. Whoop. He's helpful, but he's scary. The cursed baguette. Doo-doo. I do want to do a run with the scythe claws sometime. I don't like this. I have some pretty immediate regrets. Mushroom Boi's got my back though. This is a nice little arena for it, definitely. Ooh, cop syrup. Much appreciated. You can never be too careful with hygiene these days. Well, I mean, cough syrup is medicine, not hygiene, but yeah, you know what I mean. I always feel like such a hypocrite whenever I try to give, like, advice about health and stuff, because I'm very lazy when it comes to stuff like that. But that's fine. Ideally, I don't want to have to activate Mushroom Boi and have him unleash his true power on those who dare defy him, but, you know, there might be some situation where I kind of have to. Oh yeah, he's stuck over there. I was like, where is he? My son, my lad. He's very helpful for dealing with enemies like that, especially because I can't. The little small ones. Small boys. Whee! And he also freezes enemies when he kills them, I think. Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, his text box is so large I can barely read the thing. Dude. Oh, but they fly though. Oh. I can never tell when they're hidden because of a masker or they're just invisible. I'll try not to make the sound effect every time, but no promises. Get him. So Mushroom Boi is not going to be much help in boss fights, but he's definitely going to be much appreciated here. And so I'm not going to intentionally show it off, of course, but what Mushroom Boi does when you do activate him is he will charge into the nearest enemy and explode violently, dealing tons of damage in a huge area. But I will refuse to resort to that. If I accidentally double click though, like, that's fair game. I'll try not to though. Oh yeah. Le baguette. I'm trying to remember French sentences. It's not going well. I feel like I can put together a French sentence decently well, but like, I don't feel like it. Better Giant's Whistle or Thing? Wolf Trap. I could go for a Wolf Trap. Dang it. Why must you do this to me? I don't want tactics anyway here. I know I wasted the entire challenge rift by putting a point in tactics, I think. Was that this run? I don't know. They all blur together. So much dead cells. I did finally hit 300 hours, by the way, so nice little milestone. And what do I take next? I'm probably just gonna go for Masochist. You know, nice and simple, nice and safe. Very cool. Because, you know, even if you have a ton of health, trap damage is still gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, he sees them before I do, usually. I think the Ossuary is probably one of the better places to get, or to make use of the Marksman's bow. Because, you know, ooh, if only you did not have the stats with which you were born with. Or materialized into the video game. Because, I mean, with something like this, my single target damage is fine. It's my area of effect that's lacking. So I would take a powerful grenade over the Giant's Whistle if I can find a good one. I'll leave those guys there, you know, curse insurance. It doesn't matter what build I'm going for all the curses. All the ones like, okay, well not all the ones I can get, but all the ones I'm comfortable with getting, basically. And I am going with the standard path just because I feel like it's definitely really hard for me to get snipes off in the Arboretum, especially because the eaters are always there chucking the jerk shrooms all around and stuff like that. Also, the spikers make it so I have to move around a lot and can't like find a good position to snipe from. So yeah, because I feel like, you know, you go to places like the Ossuary and the Sepulcher to an extent. Yeah, the Sepulcher's got like some pretty open areas. Oh dang. They didn't both die because of... Yeah, they didn't both die because the first hit of the Giant Whistle was tanked. Oh heck yeah. You know, I'm fine dealing with the double elite if I get double cough syrup. I never get lucky with the cough syrup, except now, so much appreciated, video game. The thing about RNG, like, you know, random number generator, all the random chance in video games, bye bye, is that for every time you get super unlucky in a game, there's probably another time where you've gotten extremely lucky and then just kind of taken it for granted. So I try not to complain about getting like some bad luck, and I'll say thank you to the video game when I get something nice. Sometimes. Unless I'm just really salty and tilted, then of course I'm just like, it's about time and give me what I deserve after playing this game for so long. But whatever. Haven't been getting salty and tilted as much since I stopped playing League of Legends, which I feel like is pretty standard. Although I did start playing it again, but with an entirely different mindset of only playing for fun. I haven't played anything actually viable in forever. It's just been playing like Ivern mid. But, you know. I'm not gonna talk about other video game that's not related to this one in the slightest. Ooh, upgrade. Is it upgrade? Upgrade. Shots pierce the first target is good as well. I really enjoy shots pierce the first target because it helps so much with everything. As long as you... he got on the elevator with me. I love that. No. You're really skirting with danger there, Mushroom Boi. I'm afraid now. I don't think it's gonna hurt him if he gets crushed by the elevator, but I don't want him to. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we got a nice balance here because Mushroom Boi deals more... okay. Because Mushroom Boi deals more damage to enemies that are close to, or that are like in close areas or close-knit areas, and I do more damage to enemies in open areas. Nice. We're a real tag team duo here, me and my Mushroom Boi. It's like, I remember always wanting to use Mushroom Boi, but just feeling like he was really bad when I was doing melee runs, because he'd push everybody away from me right as I was about to hit him. But, you know, range survival, really good. I could totally see this being awesome with something like Nerves of Steel as well. Oh, I should do a Nerves of Steel run. Not immediately following this, because it's too similar, but sometime. Because I love Nerves of Steel. It's such a good weapon. And if you don't know what Nerves of Steel is, I can give you a little description right now. So basically what Nerves of Steel does is, it's a bow similar to the Marksman's bow, but to get the critical, you just have to fire it at the right time. Like you hold it down to charge it up, and then when you let go, it fires. And the window is pretty small, but if you got good timing, you get like a super huge crit. And it's really fun. Because I like the big number. Play video game, do the math, get the big number. That's how I like to do it. How unfortunate of you to spawn in such easy crushing distance. Or an easy crushing position. Ooh, Giant's Whistle. Is it better? It's better. Nice. Does more damage. I don't have anything that puts poison on the enemy, so synergies don't matter. Alright, Chris Jess. I probably should have checked to see if there were enemies left, but of course there are. Because I've been to, like... Never mind. I was gonna say I've been to, like, shops and stuff, so I've... You know, but not really. I'm gonna be a little bit cheesy right here, because I don't trust myself to play super well. I'm in fun mode. And by fun mode, I mean I'm just messing around. Having fun with Mushroom Boi. Oh. Alright. Now it's back to fun times. Sorry. Something stuck in my throat. That's unpleasant. That's okay though. Yeah, the only issue with Mushroom Boi is that you can't really do that much G's with him, because you gotta be on like the same I always keep trying to say lateral plane, but I don't even remember what lateral means. So sounds like flat. The lat sounds like flat, so maybe it's horizontal. I can't think of better reasoning than that. Oh right, this is the Ossuary, so I should be checking out the shops, because I'm gonna get level 9 here or in the Sepulcher, so. Not the stats I like, but damage is good. But this does 15. This does bonus 50% at max HP, which I like. I'll hold on to that for a little bit longer. Everything else we've checked out? Yeah, pretty much. Got no malaise because I've been chugging cough syrup for days. Which you shouldn't do, because it has a small amount of alcohol and stuff in it. Everything in moderation. Ooh. Ooh. Hasta la pasta, giant whistle. I mean, I have like slight regrets about that, but also I don't really care that much. I think it's gonna be fine either way. They do solid single target. As long as he's far away. Okay, I gotta get him to punch. There we go. Oh yeah, I probably should have gone for ammo. I mean, Mushroom Boi will whittle him down until I get my arrows back. I like ranged survival runs. I just don't do them that much. They feel slow, but I don't mind being a little patient sometimes. Nice. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about, like, you see how chunky these arrows are? It's not even like an arrow, it's like a ball of lead on the end of a stick. Like, I'm surprised that they don't come crashing out of the sky sooner. Like, how can they hold their momentum for that long? I don't know, it seems like something like that would be good as like a super blunt projectile at close range. Or something like that, but I don't know. I'm no blacksmith or bow maker. Whatever you call it. Ooh, scythe claws. Sorry. I am itching to play some scythe claws. Because they're probably like one of the most noteworthy things added in the new update. Or not the new update, in the DLC. Because big number. Big number. I like big number. Because they've got huge range. So much so that it's kind of a liability if you're going anywhere with Thornies, because you'll come nowhere close to hitting them and then go in the back and then you'll still just get hit. It's pretty hilarious. Dang. I expected Mushroom Boi to be good with this, but I didn't expect him to be like this good. Oh yeah, Still Village is another place with a lot of, like... Well, it's got a lot of open areas, but it also has a lot of small spaces. Small, enclosed spaces. So, you know, it's kind of a toss-up, I guess. Oh yeah, I've got Powerful Grenade, so I don't care about small, enclosed spaces. My only issue is when Mushroom Boi punts the enemies at me, and it scares me so bad. Powerful Grenade. Very cool. Oh yeah, and if the shots pierce the first enemy, you can fire through something that's close to you and get the crit off on something that's far from you. I didn't even think about it like that. Very cool. Ba-dum. Mushroom Boi hungers for blood. I just like watching him run around and cause some havoc. I already was up here. Okay. Are you the food shop? You are the food shop. That means I don't care. Not right now, but I still appreciate your business. In time when I may need. He hops around so cutely. go through doors? It does. The door counts as an enemy in terms of shots piercing through it. Captain. I don't know, he wasn't teleporting in there and I got confused for a second. Been defeated by the door. Okay, show me what you got. Oh, you sell level 9 stuff too. Neat. I feel like level 9 is like a... level 9 is a good level to start buying weapons. Because like, you're only really gonna get level 10 stuff all the way in the castle, and it doesn't seem like that good of an investment. I mean, of course it's a good investment. Like, you want the highest tier gear you can get whenever you can get it. But it feels like a more worthwhile investment to get a level 9 early than a level 10 at the very end of the game, in my opinion. So I like to pick up a nice level 9 wherever I can. Ossuary, Sepulcher, still Village, I guess. Thanks, Mushroom Boi. Thanks again, Mushroom Boi. What? How did I even climb up there? You're too nimble for your own good, Dead Cells guy. The Beheaded, as people call him. I don't know, I like calling him Dead Cells guy. Back when he didn't really have like an agreed upon name by the community. I don't like the pirate captains. I've said that before, but like, I still don't like them. Piercing on a bow feels good. Mushroom Boi got stuck there for a minute. He doesn't do well with platforms. He's a simple guy. Ooh. More croissant. More croissant. Ugh. I hate calling it that, but it's really funny sometimes. It's funny to me. There's some times where I just, like, I can't even try to pronounce French, or it just makes me start gagging in a weird way. Just because, like, it's such a complex language. In terms of, like, I don't know. It's just hard, okay? It's not one of the hard, I'd say it's probably like an intermediate language to learn. Not that I have like a ton of authority to speak on that or anything, of course. I only bothered learning like a little bit of like 3 languages, and I barely remember any of them. But like, I don't know. It's like in terms of spelling and stuff, French isn't that hard. It's just like having to pronounce the words is rough. Get all tongue-tied and whatever. I guess I got the 60 a while ago. That's cool. I probably should have been hit there. I'm not gonna complain that I wasn't though. You acknowledge you get the 60, you get hit. By random cannonball that I didn't see coming, of course. Because why would I even think to assume that there would be a cannonball coming at me? From off-screen, nowhere. But whatever. That's pretty standard fare for the Still Village. Los Pirates. Or Las, I don't know. Whatever they're called, I don't like them. Should I keep going with the knockback shield? I haven't been using the shield much at all. Mushroom Boi's got me covered on knockback. I'll take Rampart. 'Cause why not? I know Rampart's better for when you're in close range because you need the invincibility more, but invincibility for 2.5 seconds is invincibility for 2.5 seconds. Doesn't matter what you're rolling with. It's gonna be good. Every time I want to summon Mushroom Boi, I have to like stop talking for a second because I'm so terrified I'm gonna like double click it. I'm not gonna have him blow up unless I really have to. And by unless I really have to, I mean I'm not gonna do it ever, and it's gonna happen by accident, and I'm gonna feel sad. It's always nice to get a croissant at any point in time. Except that one. I don't want that one. It's dirty. Croissant that drops from an enemy onto the floor, that's fine. Croissant that comes out of a wall, not okay. It's a 5-second rule. Except, you know, it's the 5-second rule, except it's gonna stay on the floor for however long I feel like it needs to. And by that, I mean until I need it. Yeah, it's not that I think biters would be bad, I just think it's so much more like gimmicky and hard to use than Mushroom Boi. Because Mushroom Boi just does his own thing. Biters, I gotta keep spawning and they're gonna keep dying. And this is gonna be rough. Powerful grenade, 10. Okay, it's got arrows stuck in enemies come back. I like that. I almost tapped the R again because I was like, oh, I don't see Mushroom Boi. I walked out of the room, so he must have despawned. I would not have cried. I would have been a little upset. Because, you know, I've gone like the half the run without blowing him up. And I would rather not, if I had the option. I probably shouldn't have been so hasty in grabbing that curse because there might be traps. I don't like traps. Traps make me sad. Ooh, this is ideal. Going into the curse room with a curse is so ideal. Because you're not going to be able to get to the curse chest without killing at least a couple enemies. And sometimes even without killing enough to get rid of your curse. So then it's like you basically just get your reset on the curse. Cursed Mushroom Boi. I mean, I don't really care about what he's got. Whenever I sell a Mushroom Boi to pick up another Mushroom Boi, I don't think of it as replacing him. I just think of like replacing his outfit or getting him upgraded. He's still the same Mushroom Boi, he's just got some different stats. No. How could you do this to me, game? Patience is key. Whoa! Oh, that was the clincher. Time slowed down for a moment and I was like, did I hit parry in time? I think I could have rolled through the wall as well and gone to a safer area. I just didn't notice it at the time. Actually, I don't know. I think I rolled and then immediately parried, so okay. Oh, nice. Oh, oh, that's beautiful. I don't need it right now, but it's still so good to know it's there. Dum dum. This is such a good run. I'm real glad I decided to pivot and do survival instead of continuing with another tactics run. Because tactics, I'm not gonna complain about tactics. People who like playing tactics, you know what tactics is. It's, you play perfectly and you get rewarded, or you don't and you die. Instantly. Instantaneous death. Most terrifying kind of death. Actually, that's not true. I'd say that's the least terrifying kind of death. Because the more drawn out and long it is, the more painful it's gonna be, of course. So, I'm not gonna talk about death right now. I'm playing video game. I'm having fun. Oh, right. Yeah, this is a good time to buy a new one. Shoots an arrow in front of you, shots pierce the target, extra critical damage. I like this one. I want this money. I'm not money. I got money on the brain all the time, definitely. In video game. I do like getting critical up on a weapon like this, but also I think just getting base damage up is gonna be better in like all scenarios because, you know, the crit damage of something is usually categorized, or not categorized, but it's usually calculated by taking the base damage of something and putting it through a certain like multiplier. For instance, this would be like a roughly like 1-to-6 ratio of like a basic hit to a crit hit from like this DPS. I'm not judging it off of this. I'm not gonna do all this like little math with everything in the plus 20, but I know like at base level, yeah, at base level the thing does 50 damage. 50 damage with a non-crit, and then the crit deals 300. Has there been a single elite that hasn't dropped the freaking small cough syrup, and on the only run where I feel like I've been not getting hit and don't need the cough syrup? I feel like the game is making fun of me, to some extent. Or at least, not making fun of me, but like, it's a cruel joke. I appreciate it though. I can never complain about good RNG, even if it's not beneficial to me at the moment. It's a nice safety net in case I do end up getting hit. I'm getting like some on-point parries, and that's nice. Wait, did I even... I didn't think I turned around to actually hit the guy, but I did. My reaction time is faster than my actual thought process. I guess that's not too surprising though. It's a real flick shot. I think that's called the flick shot, when you like turn around and get a hit off like real fast or something. I don't know. Bang. Oh, where's the light? Yeah, nice. I mean, there was probably a light like up or down super soon, so... Actually, there's not that many. I think I made the good call in turning around. Getting some nice, many survival scrolls here. Much appreciated, video game. I don't actually know what my health is looking like because I haven't been hit in a while. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know what it'll be like to get hit. Let me live in blissful ignorance in case it turns out I will get one shot. Because even when I'm playing on something that's not tactics, I still feel like I'm just gonna get one shot while playing. Because there's dead cells. I'm the cells and I'm dead all the time. Not really, but like... Sorry, I'm just giggling because I thought of like, it was me, the cells! I was the cells the whole time! Like that sort of joke thing. But, nah. I would go for the giant, but the giant, you're always close to enemies. Timekeeper is gonna be way easier. I forgot I should have gone to that challenge rift earlier, so in case I took big boy damage, I could get some healing. But as long as I only take one hit, I still have a croissant to heal me up over there. I will take like an extra jump necklace if it's in here, but I'm not going to sell my original because I like it. Oh, I already have extra jump on my necklace. Nice. Take a romp with me through the trap room, Mushroom Boy. I need your emotional assistance. I don't think he can body block me, so I feel like that's a fine idea. I panicked for a second because I couldn't tell if those spikes were time sensitive or pressure sensitive. But it turns out they were pressure sensitive, which is fine. Okay. Oh, right. Cannot roll through those. Cannot do that. That's bad. Oh, that is all bad. I don't think it's gonna matter, though. I've got a shield against the Timekeeper. As long as you've got a shield against the Timekeeper, you're pretty good. It's when you do not have a shield that things become semi-spicy. Because you can end up returning a ton of damage to her just by, like, you know, bopping her back. I don't really feel like checking out punishment or that thing, so I'm gonna go. And I am gonna take a little break as soon as I check out this cell door. Cyclops. See, look at that big number. That's double what I have over here with plus crit. What's this? Does it give me more health? It do. Yeah, it gives me more health. I'll take it. Alrighty. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. So I haven't been playing Dead Cells as much in my free time because Hades and Ori... well, Hades got a new update, the new Ori game came out. It's been real fun. But I don't feel like I got too rusty or anything. Hey, allow me to gain some distance from you, please. I just love hearing Mushroom Boi's little noises as I'm engaging in combat. Nice. Mushroom Boi got the final hit. This will not end well. I don't know. I think it will end well. I mean, I'm not going to get overconfident, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty overconfident right now. This is a survival run, so I have a lot of health. And also, I just flawless 2 bosses in a row. I'm not going to flawless the hand. I suck at the hand still. That's not going to change. No, I don't want that. I'm not taking anything times 2 damage unless it's like a main weapon, and it's something I can use without getting hit a lot. I am still going to hold on to the same mutations because I know... I mean, extended healing, like, it's going to be useful when I inevitably get hit. And I'm going to get hit. Someday. Someday I'll get hit. It's gonna happen, trust me. There are a lot of things I say in jest, but that is not one of them. Don't like that guy. He blocks all attacks from the front. Oh yeah, and I remember in one of my earlier videos... Ooh, Mushroom Boi. You're superior. And I remember in one of my previous videos, I had said, like, I basically said that you can't parry those guys when I was talking about how I did a shield only run, and it's like they're the ultimate counter because you can't parry them. What I meant to say was that they don't take damage from any parries because you can't parry their Telluric Shock attack, and they have a shield from the front when they're doing their other attack. So you can totally parry them, like you can totally get the parry. They just don't take damage, so you can't kill them with only parries. Is what I meant to say. Just some clarification. Mushroom Boi really finishing everybody off here. Yeah, I don't really need gold as well to sell anymore. I'm pretty loaded in terms of money. I can't actually see how much money I have because my phone's blocking it. I put my phone like standing up into the corner of my screen. Well, not the corner, but like near the corner when I'm doing my intros because I need like a little bit of like a guideline script of like what I'm gonna say, or else it'll sound bad, probably. Because I feel like the intro is the most... Mushroom Boi, you give me great fear. I feel like the intro is one of the most important parts of the video, because it's the first thing everybody sees, and if they're like, I hate your voice, or something like that, then they're not going to keep watching. Not that I really care about view time, or getting views or anything, of course. Like, there aren't that many people who are going to watch this. The Shrapnel Axe's video got like 30 views, which I'm pretty happy with, of course. But I'm also kind of embarrassed because that's the only video that has like an egregious a sort of mistake. Well, I hesitate to even call it an editing mistake because it looked fine in editing. Something, I don't know, it just went wrong, and because there's that whole like black screen in the middle. I don't know. I mean, there's no use, no use dwelling on it. If people watch the video anyway, then I guess it's no... What? I was already here. I guess it's no big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this video, but I've looked back on a lot of the other ones I made, and I'm just not really that happy with them. It's when I have to come back after. It's when I have to come back after a break that I get like a little commentary like falls off, because I'm not. Because after I play a run for a while, and because you know I played with the run for a bit, and then I'm like, oh man, this is actually cooler than I expected. Like, this is a rad run. This is fun. But then if I have to start over, I just like lose that. Like if I die and then have to come back to it, I lose that sort of like that hype, that good feeling, and also like the ability to talk fluently, I guess. Fluidly, excuse me. Ironic that I would say. Ironic that I would talk about speaking well and then mispronounce or missay what I want to say. And I'm not letting Mushroom Boi die ever. It's not gonna happen. This little boy means everything to me. And it kind of hurts because I know how useful he is if you use him as a bomb. But I'm not gonna. Oh, that's kind of scary. Never mind. Mushroom Boi, you got my back. Also the spike pits. Got that guy's back. I really thought he was going to be far enough away for me to get the crit there, so I fully let my guard down. Mushroom Boi just gave him a boost. Die, please. I'm sorry, but perish. Bonk. Demons aren't so bad when you got a shield. I mean, they're still pretty bad, but they're not as bad. Uh oh. Ow. Okay, so that's what it's like when I get hit. That's kind of scary. Is it? Dang, I could have moved my phone. I had $3 million. No, not 3 million, 300,000. Is it? No. What am I even talking about? No, that is 334,000. I don't know. I can't read. Ooh, the poisson. Merci beaucoup. Sorry. It takes so much willpower to resist saying French things in French video game. I'm worried for what it's going to be like when I pick up the French sword, the rapier. I'm probably just going to call it the French sword the whole time. And say things in French for no reason. I remember I used to, back when I was in French class, like in high school, Dead Cells was like, or they had I was playing on the beta branch or whatever, so there were things that were still written in French, and so it was like, but it was like only one item at a time. So I remember Bloodthirsty Shield was like, enemies bleed when parried, but it was in French the whole time. So I would just, every time I saw it, I would just say the entire description of it in French. Like, I don't know, just as a joke. It really tickled me. Powerful grenade, much appreciated. I'm not gonna deal with that guy. I don't feel like it. Surprise. Bonk. It feels so good when you can get the long range stuff. I like that stuff. Bombs away. Well, thanks, Mushroom Boi, but I had that. Ooh. Satisfaction. When you look up satisfaction in the dictionary, it's, they somehow put a video of that, a small video clip of that in there. Imagine you open up a dictionary and it has like a small iPad in it playing like a clip or something. Or I guess that's what like online dictionaries could do. I mean, that'd be cool. I haven't really used a dictionary since like 5th grade, just looking up the definitions of dirty words, because what else would a 5th grader do with a dictionary? There's no point to that story, by the way. That's it. I like Release Toxic Cloud, but I don't, you know, that might actually be like really good, because I've got 100% to poison on like everything else, and it's got everything else I could really care about, except maybe shots pierce the target. Never mind. Yeah, I consider that a strict upgrade. Oh, who's this Plague Doctor guy? I haven't seen his portrait around here before. That's cool. I feel like that's a video game reference, and by I feel like if that's a video game reference, I mean it's definitely a reference of some kind, whether it's video game or movie. I'm not all that cultured when it comes to video games and movies and stuff like that, but I mean I get like the Mortal Kombat references and stuff with the scorpion hook, or with the grappling hook, and the 300 reference with the Spartan sandals. So I know the obvious ones. Wolf Trap. I like Wolf Trap, but no. I like the build I've got now. The ability to get my arrows back from everywhere with the grenade. Mushroom Boi, punting enemies far away. I've carved out a nice niche with this. If only I could sell the... I've used one single... I've literally only used one of those cough syrup things over the entire course of this run, but like 10 have dropped. That's fun. Oh, are you good? No, you ain't good. Dang it. Why can't you just be good? I want to use a wolf trap. Wolf trap's really fun with this. And I've got like everything I want in terms of this, because they both have poison synergy, so let's go. Do I want Blind Faith? I don't think I need it. I think it'd be good, but I don't think I need it. So give me Dead Inside. I want Necromancy just because I want that bonus stuff. And, ooh, I don't know if I want to take Disengagement for emergencies, or if I want to take Masochist in case I get pushed in the Spike Pit. I think Disengagement's going to be more universally useful, in my opinion. But, you know, I might be wrong about that. When it comes to survival, the mutations, like, don't really matter that much. And yeah, I, like, with how much I'm going to be dodging around, I don't really think I am going to, like... I don't really think I'm going to have an opportunity to use the... I don't even know what I was going to say. I've lost it. Lost my train of thought. Dang, I hate those bombs. I guess I can actually get those crits off on him. Oh heck yeah! I lined up the zombie, and he took the big damage. Oh yeah, if you don't know, or basically that phase where he spawns the guys, it ends as soon as all the elites are dead, not all the enemies are dead. So if you can line it up so he's standing directly above like one of the smaller enemies and he falls, it'll do so much damage to his health bar. It is insane. Most of the time, like, you have such high tier weapons that you cannot possibly keep something so small as a zombie alive in there, but sometimes, you know, fate just lines up and gives you that freebie. I think I would have won pretty easily anyway, but, like, much appreciated, my man. My man Fate. This already feels so much better than the tactics run. And by this already feels, I mean, it's been feeling way better this whole time. Not like we're only 50 minutes in and it's already feeling super good. Well, I don't know how long we are in an actual recording. I couldn't even like tab out to check because there's so much time spent with like water and bathroom breaks. Very unprofessional, I know. But also there's nothing professional about this channel whatsoever. So, not like it matters. None yet, anyway. What is even happening? I don't even know what just happened. But I won, I guess? Do I even want to go down there for that amulet? I think if I go straight down the middle, I'm fine. Yeah, we good. This is a good amulet. If it had, no, that ain't good. It's not bad, but it ain't good. It's mediocre at best. What was this? Ah, dang it. I think I lost my train of thought. I was probably talking about something before I got distracted by that. I don't know. I guess if it was something interesting, I'll remember and make a comment about it. That's good. I like that. But I don't like it better than what I already have. I'm not gonna mess with success at the moment. This combo's been doing me good. But yeah, like, sorry. I don't mean to just like end every silence with something like, so yeah, or but yeah, like, but you know, that's just vocal tics and whatnot. You really, really get to see all your annoying vocal tics as soon as you start recording yourself talk for an hour at a time. It's maddening to an extent. But I try not to let that bother me. I've showed these videos to friends and family, none of them have complained about stuff like that, so... Oh. That was bad. But then again, like, friends and family might spare my feelings with such. I can take it though. I want to get better at this whole thing, whether it requires some constructive criticism or not. So I don't have anything against criticism, of course, for the most part. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I get my feelings hurt, but I think that applies to everybody. But if you can tell there's good intention behind like someone's criticism, then like of course it's much appreciated. I wouldn't take offense to that at all. I probably should have left that, because like with Dead Inside, there's no way my malaise counter is gonna get up to 10, and also full potion charges. Oh, I should have taken Masochist. That's my bet. I mean, it's not gonna be a big deal. I just gotta avoid getting hit a lot. Which I do anyway. Whoa. You really came out of left field there. Hot and fast, buddy. I like that. Okay. Yep, tactics. Bang. It's such a waste for one little bomber, but whatever. I do think it's fun that, like... No. I do know about this trick, I just don't like using it. Come on! Perish, please. The shield came in at the literal exact moment that it needed to in order to block my arrow, and then it disappeared the split same second. Unfortunate, but didn't take any damage from it, so I can't be angry. I'm not upset. I saw you there. Not gonna fall for that. Whenever Mushroom Boi can't reach an enemy, he just throws a little tantrum. It's adorable. Dang it. I don't have any excuse for why I got hit there, I just wasn't paying attention. Bang. Like, this weapon, yes. I didn't even look at what stats that had. Or I didn't even look at, like, what modifiers that necklace had. It had 3 in green. I take that. I want the big number. Unfortunate. Get cheesed, buddy. I'm not above cheesing the cheesiest enemy in the game, or at least one of them. Okay, I guess I should go check out the Wizard Tower. It was about time. Ba-dum. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this run anymore. I don't think. It's just good. Mushroom Boi just wrecking everything. So I'll remember this next time I'm using like a ranged survival run, that I should be taking Mushroom Boi. Because distance is good for any ranged survival run, even if you don't get the bonus for, oh, well, I've got that inside, so that doesn't matter. Even if you don't have the like deal more damage at range bonus that Marksman's bow has, Because, you know, if you've got range, use it. Yum. Surprise. Goodbye. Yeah. Powerful grenade is not as hefty as the giant's whistle, but it's kind of more useful. Not in every situation, but like I feel like it has more useful cases than giant whistle. Unfortunate. And by unfortunate, I mean unfortunate that I decided to do what I did and got myself hit for no reason. Sometimes your brain just goes AFK for a minute. Oh, cool. He still gets frozen even if the whole parry doesn't go through. Can you please perish? Thanks, Mushroom Boi. Nice. He's so powerful. He cannot be defeated. I'm talking about Mushroom Boi, not B though, by the way. I can totally be defeated. I take damage. Mushroom Boi does not. I've literally never had trouble with a Magistrate of Death before that. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm goofing it up. I'm shooting the wall in the wrong direction. What's happening to me? Well, he juiced himself, I guess. Alright, Mushroom Boi. We're about to face these boys head on. No cheese. Just to prove that we can. And I always feel bad. Well, no, I don't always feel bad. I feel totally fine cheesing them out. I feel a little bad cheesing them out in a video because I don't know. I feel like there's like one person in the world who might be like, bruh, you never fight those guys fairly. Come on, just kill them. But, bruh, come on, they're slashers. I mean, they're slammers. An entirely different enemy. What do I want? I like the idea of blind faith, and I'm gonna take health, and give me emergency triage, why not? Not like I'm gonna take anything else there, except for masochist or whatever. But the only time the spikes in the, okay, well there's the giant floating spike ball in that one phase, but like, I've never gotten hit by that thing, ever. It's not even like, I dodge it every time, or I'm such a good gamer. It's just like, it always bounces around to the top of the screen and then never makes its way down to me, so whatever. Also, there's an alembic on the collector's table, which I always like to see. Actually, there's two, I think. Well, there's a retort, which is like the single bottle alembic, and then there's, is Mushroom Boi here? No! No! Why wasn't he there? Where did he come from? I was thinking I could maybe go for the flawless, but I'm so distraught over the loss of my mushroom son that I cannot even play properly. I must avenge him against myself. God. Dang it. I am so upset. I went this whole run without killing him, and then because he's alive. I know, I resurrected him, but he's not here. He didn't follow me. Why? I'm mad. I'm like a little bit... I'm thinking I'm being a little bit grumpy right here. I'm about to have a bad day. And by I'm about to have a bad day, I mean, I don't care, I'm perfectly fine. I'm tilted. My mental. He's back! I was overjoyed to see him. Then I just stopped fighting. Get him, son. Oh, well, I'll be right back, I guess. Oh, he followed this time. Yes. Oh, he helped me get that nice grenade kill. Or that nice grenade. Much appreciated. I'm so sorry I blew you up. It was an accident, I swear. I just wanted you to be a part of this final moment. If I had known what would happen, I never would have pressed the button. Okay, well, we're definitely not getting the flawless. Not like that was even an option anymore. Alright. Ooh, the juicy crit. Heck yeah. Well, I don't know, oh, hello. I don't really like doing tactics runs, mostly just because I can't mess around like that and still win. It really punishes you to an unfair amount just for going purple. But, you know, it's okay. Hey, he's here in the end. My mushroom son. And we will live together in peace and happiness now that the collector has been perished. He has been perished. He's perished. You, sir, should be kept in a fridge because you are highly perishable. Terrible. Awful. Hate it. Alright, so, you know, that Marksman's vote, I had like a bad feeling about it after doing that tactics run, but, you know, this survival run really, it's not a bad weapon. It's pretty gimmicky, but it's not bad. Pop yourself in a Mushroom Boi, and like anything else, even a bear trap. I was using the wolf traps for the tactics run, and they were helping, definitely keeping those guys far away from me. Mushroom Boi helped so much more though. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I feel really good about that. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have an idea for a weapon you want me to check out, or even a themed build you want me to try, leave that in the comments and I'll be sure to do it. I mean, I've got my own ideas sitting in like a private Discord server, which is the modern equivalent of using like memos or Notepad on your phone. Well, I use Notepad as like a teleprompter. But anyway, I have been talking for long enough. Thanks for watching. See you later.